Hey, what's up guys? Nils here and welcome back to another video. So today is probably one of the best days that I've had so far playing this game, and I am very happy actually. So earlier today I actually got my true golden king slash Gilgamesh, and as you can see I even hatched it with a strong 3 that doesn't really matter, but it is there anyway, and I guess we can do whatever we want to do with it. So anyway, we finally got our divine true golden king, and as you can see I leveled up a little bit as well. It is now level 244, but we have so much to do. But for the last couple of hours I have been trading with a lot of people on the Discord, and I've actually done some pretty sick trades. So TLDR, I bought a shiny boost for 14k shards and I sold it for 21k shards, so I made like 50% profit off there. And then I've traded like a whole bunch of these like fruits, secrets and mythicals for divine fruits, which we need a lot of them. We actually have 3 divines that we soon need to turn into shinies. So obviously this guy is gonna be the immediate priority on the next update. And then we have this guy that's gonna be level 275 coming out of the incubator. We also have this guy that we slowly want to turn. He's a little bit lower on the priority list. And we have this guy that we are also gonna power level later on the next update because of that Genius 3. So we have so much stuff to work with, and yeah, we have a lot of stuff to do. Now, I also traded for about 150 of these shards just this morning. I've made big bank on laser charge today, which is also pretty cool. So 600 shards. Guys, I have pretty good hopes for this Gilgamesh, that hopefully we are gonna get something. If not, unlucky, but I'm optimistic about it. But anyway, now here's the thing, and here's the situation. You guys remember when I talked about my 2 flaming heroes, right? I said that one of these flaming heroes that we had was gonna get fed into our Gilgamesh when we get it. So I want to talk a little bit about this and explain you guys the situation and how it's actually gonna go down to get the most out of this. So my plan is to actually feed not this one that's max level, to feed this one that's a little bit lower level. You can see here level 265, right? So the plan is to feed this guy, which I put into incubator like 2 hours ago or something. Like the moment I got to this guy, basically, when I hatched him, I incubated this red bat. Now, a lot of you might ask me, why didn't you just instantly fed this guy into the Gilgamesh? So TLDR, this guy's level 265 right now. And now I'm gonna take you into a little bit of a mathematical side of the game, just to show you what is the best way to get the most out of this. Anyway guys, before we do that, real quick, let's go ahead and have a look at this guy's talents. I didn't actually check them, I wanted to watch them together, guys. But one thing that I noticed is that his movement speed talent must be really low, because this guy is super slow. Look at this, guys. He walks much slower than a normal unit should walk. And I guess for comparison we can take out one of our older units that we've been having. Okay, this one should be 5 speed, so we can compare them, and you will notice that he is actually slower. So let's have a look at his talents, and hopefully they're gonna be good, so we don't have to spend a lot of fruits. So there we go, True Golden King. Oh no, okay, that is actually so bad. Anyway, regardless, I will obviously still take the unit. It doesn't matter, but this is actually horrible. We need 8, 16, 24. We need at least 27 fruits. Like, we need at least something like this. And oh my god, we are gonna need so many divine fruits actually, guys. You have no idea how many divine fruits we are actually gonna need for all the stuff that we need to do by the next update. It's actually horrible. Oh my god, okay, that was actually, yeah, that was not very pleasant to see, but it is what it is. But let me just jump back to the previous talk that I was about to explain about the XP. Alright, so this is a picture that my friend HVL has made quite a while ago, and this is basically the amount of XP required per level for each of the rarities. Now, this is not 100% accurate, but for the most part it is about like 95% accurate. So I'm just gonna explain you a little bit what we're doing. Okay, so if we go ahead over here and we have a look at level 265 category and we go to Shiny Divine, right? So a level 265 Shiny Divine should like contain this amount of XP that you see right here. And what I'm basically doing now is I am incubating this guy for the next 5 levels until pretty much Saturday. So he's gonna be level 270. And if we go ahead and see like level 270, so if you go ahead and do all of that math with all of that experience basically from these 5 levels, because the previous levels really don't have that much, it's roughly around 9 billion or trillion, whatever the number is. Actually, I'm not entirely sure. I think it's like 10 billion worth of XP, or maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe it's like an X or something. Probably it's like an X. Then the values are out of control, but you guys get what I'm trying to say, right? So like the big number is gonna be about 9 to 10, right? And like if we have a look at how much of this XP is gonna push a normal divine, right here, we're gonna go into this divine category, and you see right here that our unit is gonna get pushed roughly to level 274 by doing this. Now keep in mind that this is without any genius on the unit, so if we happen to roll a genius on our unit, this will be just even more, right? So this is better in terms of leveling, rather than me fusing this level 265 right now into this unit and then trying to level it up. Because if you guys remember, the higher the level goes, obviously the more XP you get, right? So if we look at the Shiny Divine again, so you can see right here, so level 265, it requires like 9.79, right? So it's like 0.97. Now level 266 is 1.2, level 267 is 1.6, which is basically 25% of it. And then we go from 1.6 to 2.1. So you can see that the gap is almost 30% there, and it just like keeps on growing, right? So it is better for us if we actually level this Shiny Divine, because the XP stored from the incubation is gonna be probably 3 times more than this normal Divine, because it's also gonna be lower level. So the plan is to actually level this guy as far as possible, and then we are gonna feed into him. Now, as I said earlier, if we get a genius on this guy, it's gonna be so much better. So when you are trying to level stuff, especially if it's from update to update, because I assume that the level cap is gonna increase, and I talked a little bit about this briefly. I don't think that we should have a 15 level cap increase. I think it's just too much. I think 10 levels would be the best scenario right now for this next update. But I guess we'll see what Tyrob is gonna do. But just keep in mind that when you level stuff, try to think of the most efficient way possible to level stuff. This strategy can also be used on update days. Like, I know that a lot of people are funneling all of their XP into like their good units on updates, right? When you have the ×3 XP. But hear me out, guys. If you are a little bit patient, the best thing that you can actually do is like you go ahead and you grab like one secret unit, and when you have that secret unit, you are just gonna use those resources instead to funnel them into that secret unit. And then you want to use a lot of roots to turn him into shiny. You don't want to fail the shiny, and then you incubate him. So it is the exact same principle, just like I explained you guys with the XP chart before. So you want to push a unit that's like decent enough, which is like secret is decent. Like a shiny secret is ×15 multiplier. So it is essentially barely worse than a divine shiny secret in terms of XP values. So you want to do that, and then you just want to incubate that. And then once this guy goes super high level or even max level, depending on the update and the level caps on that update, because that's also something that you have to keep in mind when you do this strategy, right? That means that you can basically push level to max unit actually just by this method. Like you can use a shiny secret on a divine with genius 3 and push him to max level by feeding him. But anyway, I think this was a little bit too much information, and maybe not a lot of you guys followed or understood exactly what I said, so I'm not gonna keep talking about that. If you have like specific questions about it, feel free to comment below what you actually want to know. But I hope you kind of guys got the idea, especially after seeing the XP chart and what I'm trying to do and what I want to do. So I'm just gonna leave it here. I'm gonna end the video here. But anyway, this week has started off really nicely. We got the Gilg. Now, Strength 3, definitely a good passive. Imagine, guys, if we actually hatched him with like a mythical passive. That would have been completely bonkers, but all in all, still very satisfied. But anyway, guys, as always, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you click the like, subscribe button down below. It really helps me out a lot. And I will see you guys all on the next one. Take care.